the nice part that you can see positive changes here, in Kosovo. Well, our viewers, Wade, are interested to know much more about these photos and the photos that I have here in my hand, the Kosovo War. But before we go to speak about the photos, to speak about the Drenica Valley, the massacres that happened during the time of war in '98 or '99, I wanted to ask you firstly, how did you come here in Kosovo during the time of '90s? Because you were all the time here. Exception was the Rečak massacre that you weren't here, if I'm mistaken.
That's correct, and of course also the period of the bombing campaign of Yugoslavia. I also was not inside Kosovo. I was in Albania or in Montenegro, covering the refugee crisis. I came to Kosovo. I was and still are living in Croatia. I came to the region in 1992 to cover the war in Bosnia, early '92, and I really, a young man, I think I was 23 years old when I first arrived in Bosnia, in Mostar in 1992, was the first conflict zone I experienced in my life. I thought I would be in the region for a month, and I would return to London where I had presently been, but I never left. And I covered the...
you got stuck here.
I got stuck. I covered the Bosnian War. It was, I call it was my university of photojournalism. I was a young guy and I was starting out and learning the ropes of journalism and photography and everything. And me and a friend that I had made, and today is still my best friend, Croatian photographer. We together covered central Bosnia for those 3.5, 4 years.
If I may ask, the Bosnia part was the hardest part?
The Bosnian War was very tough. It's difficult to say one is harder than the other, or one circumstance is harder than another circumstance. But the Bosnian War was tough. And she was a frontline war with trenches and front lines and territories controlled solely by one party and another territories controlled solely by another. Made it quite a bit different than the war in Kosovo. So yeah, it was quite a bit different war. It was not any more dangerous. In some cases, less dangerous. In some cases, much more dangerous. You know, it just depends on the region.
I want to go back to Bosnia, Croatia, and also Macedonia in the last part of interview. How did you manage to go inside in Kosovo, and what were the information that you had